The man was forced to wear an iron mask and locked away in a dark dungeon for years because of his terrifying appearance. No one spoke to him during that time. Only a priest came once a month to offer prayers. One day, the priest dropped the lifeless body of another man wearing the same iron mask. The masked prisoner was shocked. The priest told him he planned to use a body swap to break him out. He then told the guards the masked man had died from the plague. Upon hearing the word plague, the guards panicked and quickly forced the priest out, terrified of being infected. The priest successfully used this trick to smuggle the masked man out. With the help of several old comrades, they finally removed the iron mask. Beneath the matted beard, though his face was hard to see clearly, it was obvious he was still just a young man, but his eyes were vacant and lifeless, as if his soul had long been gone. The three musketeers exchanged uneasy glances. They weren't sure if saving him had been the right decision. That is, until after a simple cleaning, the young man reappeared, his face identical to King Louis XIV. Unlike his twin, Louis was a corrupt and indulgent ruler who spent all his time chasing pleasure. He had no interest in governing the kingdom. At the moment, Louis had set his sights on a new woman. He released a one-horned pig and had the crowd chase it for sport, then triggered a trap that left Christine stranded in the middle of the square. Her only way out was a quiet path away from the crowd. Louis followed her, hoping his royal status would win her over, but to his surprise, Christine was already engaged. Just as Louis was about to force himself on her, an ambush erupted. An assassin who had been lying in wait attacked him. Luckily, the captain of the guard reacted quickly and saved the king, but Louis, enraged and humiliated, stabbed him to death. When he turned back, Christine was already walking away in her fiancé's arms. Days later, angry peasants surrounded the palace. The food the king had distributed was so foul, even pigs refused to eat it. When the new captain reported the situation, Louis waved it off and impatiently ordered, "The next time there are rioters, just shoot them." But Louis wasn't done with Christine. He had her fiancé sent to the most dangerous front lines of the war, and sure enough, the man was blown to pieces on the battlefield. Meanwhile, Louis invited Christine to the palace. With her fiancé gone, she had no reason to refuse. Louis finally got what he wanted. A few days later, the priest gathered the former three musketeers and their old friend, the captain of the guard. The priest admitted that he was the one who had sent the assassin. He couldn't stand to watch the kingdom he had helped build with the late king be destroyed by this reckless young ruler. He told them they needed to overthrow the king. The musketeers agreed without hesitation, and so, led by the priest, the group began to execute their plan, starting with rescuing the man in the iron mask, because he was none other than the king's long-lost twin brother.